The answer to the post-time brain teaser: the fastest race of 2009 went in 1:47 flat, and the winner was Won the West, who also won the Bobby Quillen Memorial at Harrington Raceway last season. If you're wondering, that ultra-fast 1:47 mile took place in Lexington on September 27th, 2009. Welcome back to Post Time and the Delaware Standardbred Owners Association's Awards Gala. On this fantabulous evening, there were 3 amazing horses who were honored from Dover Downs. First, the winner for claimer of the meet was Dragon's Blood.
Coming through the stretch, Dragon's Blood has the lead. Artistic Wonder is racing in second, coming toward the wire. Dragon's Blood to win it.
Dragon's Blood, who was the winningest horse during the Dover Downs meet, won 9 times in 12 starts. He swept all 3 legs of the Go the Distance series and equaled a North American record, 109-1, for a 5/8 mile distance. Dragon's Blood is owned by Greg Simendinger and trained by Eli Scott. So Greg, tell me about Dragon's Blood. Like, when did you start owning him? Where'd you get him?
We bought him at the Harrisburg sale as a yearling. Eli Scott and I picked him out. Liked him for his size and his breeding. And got him home, and he broke good, trained down real good. We thought we had a real good horse. And then as a 2-year-old, nothing, 3-year-old, nothing. And finally, as a 4-year-old, he finally found himself. He was in a 10-claimer, started winning a couple, got brave, and I guess maybe his breeding started coming out all of a sudden or something, but he went on a streak at Dover that was, I've had horses for 25 years, and I've had no streak like that.
Did an attitude come out? He didn't just get lucky, right? I mean, he really started showing his racehorse self?
I really think that he finally realized what the game was about. He just did not know what was going on.
Late bloomer.
Late bloomer. He would just run with the pack. If they were going to go in 155, he'd go in 156. If they were to go in 2 minutes, he would go in 2-1. He would just like to be with the company. So, but he finally found himself, and we ended up making a nice profit on him. So it worked out.
Very nice. Now, tonight there's going to be some dancing. You want to show me some, like, a little pre-show, the Cabbage Patch or the Running Man? Any dance moves you want to show us now before it starts?
You and I are going to go a little bit later.
All right, that sounds good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The horse of the meet at Dover Downs for last season was Apache Dame.
Down toward the inside, that's Pacific Philly. Farther out is Boots Place. Coming to the wire, Apache Dame is in front. Apache Dame wins it.
Apache Dame was the dominant female in the Mayor's Open during the 08-09 meet. She competed 12 times at the 5/8 mile oval with 6 wins, a second and a third. Her earnings totaled $95,400. This leading lass is owned by Walter and Paul McDougall and trained by Peter Tritton. Okay, Peter, Apache Dame was a racer, then a mommy, then she started racing again. She has to really impress you. I mean, I know that you've trained a lot of horses, well, actually on 2 different continents, but she's got to be special.
She is special, yeah. She's a very, very good mare, yeah, to do what she's done, like to have 2 years off and come back and race the way she has. And she's got her problems and just got a lot of heart. Hope her babies as well. She's getting broken in now and looks pretty promising. The Badlands Hanover filly.
Oh, okay. Her baby's actually going to, like, learn how to become, you know, a harness horse herself and everything, and she looks really well. So then what is in Apache Dame's future? Like, does she have any other babies? Is she gonna go to be a mommy again? Have you thought of that at all?
No, we're going to try and race her again this year. We haven't really talked about it, but I suppose eventually she will, yeah. But as long as she's racing and earning money, we'll keep racing her.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, now I have to ask you, you look so sharp tonight.
Thank you.
So just
you
like,
look lovely as well.
Thank you very much. As we do on the red carpet in LA, I have to say or ask, who are you wearing tonight?
Amani.
Oh,
Ah, very nice, very nice. And your daughter looks especially good. I mean, she's so totally adorable.
Yeah.
And
She's vanished. Where is she?
yeah, she's vanished. But see, thanks to the magic television, we're seeing her right now, even though she's not standing around us. You're seeing her in her pretty white dress with all the red in the back. She's absolutely adorable. I'm sure she's wearing, let's see, Dolce & Gabbana, Stella McCartney. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. She picked it out, but her and her mum went shopping, and it cost a fair bit, I know that, but I don't know what brand it is. but both the women look lovely.
Well, you know what? If the credit card says Peter Tritton on it, I'll borrow it as well. So thanks, Peter.
Thanks a lot, Heather.
Finally, the Trotter of the Year award at Dover Downs went to Starsel.
It's Starsel with the big lead. Racing in second is Maxter, followed by Let Me Tell You Something. Coming toward the wire, Starsel did it easy, wins it by 4 or 5.
Starsel, who usually was starting from post 8 in the handicap open trot, only had 6 starts at the meet, but won 4 times with 2 seconds and nearly $80,000 in purses. This top high stepper is owned by Glenn Del Russo, Charles Dombeck, and Daryl Beer, who's also the trainer.
Now, Daryl, this horse has seriously been like heaven sent for you. He helped you through one of the darkest times in your life, and I'm going to let you tell the story. It starts back in December of 2008, right?
Yeah, exactly. We purchased Starsel out of Canada from Mario Balajuan's brother, Benoit, and he showed up December 4th. And then on December 5th, that's when my good mare, Tintabella, she got the herpes virus, and it went neurological. It was a nightmare. We watched her die. Then we euthanized her on December 7th. And it was like the worst time in our lives. It broke our heart. And we were actually put in quarantine till January 1st. So we had no money from December 5th till January 1st. Actually, we didn't have any money till Starsel, his first start, he won the Open for us, was January 21st. And then he won January 28th. And then he was second. And he's been going ever since. I mean, what a blessing. He made... He had 11 wins and 197,000, and he just won his last start, the first start of 2010.
Yeah, not only was he doing great before, but he's doing great now. And, I just want to backtrack a little bit because, you bought the horse, you jogged him one day, and then the barn was quarantined. Because of the virus, the barn had to be quarantined. No horses go in or out. And you, just to keep Starsel and all the other horses in shape, you had a treadmill?
Yeah, it was a nightmare. The Delaware Department of Agriculture, they told us that their job was to contain the herpes virus.
Because it's very contagious.
Exactly.
One of the things I'll always remember you telling me is that this horse took a bad situation and made it good. And I will never forget that, you said that, and it's almost like it was a human being. You know what I mean? It's like he knew what was going on, and he really tried for you. You got to love a horse like that.
I'll tell you, the horses, they suffered just like we did. They knew there was something wrong. They looked in that stall, and they watched the mare go down. And they knew. They knew it was a bad situation. And this Starsel, he was like, he's basically like my wife and my kids. He was a blessing to me. I mean, we actually bought a house in July. I mean, everything's, he made everything well. He was a godsend. I can't thank the horse enough. It's wonderful.
It is a great story with a happy ending and a blessing, and that's really great. Thank you so much, Daryl.
Oh, you're welcome, Heather. You're welcome.